I live out off of North Broadway in Morningside Edition, and they took out our marsh that was right there now where Planet Fitness is. And now we have to go to Walnut Street to the closest big grocery store.
The USDA defines a food desert as a place where people do not have access to nourishing food. There's no grocery store for a mile.
People without access to local grocery stores have to rely on convenience stores, which may often sell unwholesome and unhealthy foods. Living in a food desert doesn't mean much to you or me because we have cars and sidewalks, so getting access to food is easy. People in poverty, however, do not have the same benefits that we have. They have either to take the bus or walk.
They have lots of buses here, and they transport kids to all kinds of places for free. They transport disabled people. They don't charge a whole lot of money for transportation. It's really a good system. However, it has its limits. They don't run on Sundays. They run on a limited schedule on Saturday. So if I'm working during the week and I need to do my grocery shopping on the weekend, that's going to be a problem.
The bus does not work for shopping, neither on the level for physical transportation of groceries.
The one particular stop is full of people. They're carrying 4 or 5 baskets at one time. The baskets take up so much room. You don't want to get in people's way, but unfortunately, you know, they stick out. Yeah, I could see how it would be a very difficult situation for them.
The other problem is that the bus rules, and reasonably so, is that you cannot ask the bus driver to get off the bus to help you carry food on.
Basically, the rule here is if you can't carry it on at one time, then you know you can't bring it.
This rule means that people who need to have the bus for transportation cannot buy meals for any extended period of time.
We know of a lot of people living in food deserts who have to take multiple buses to get to and from shopping. The bus route may be 15 minutes into town and then 20 minutes to the grocery store. I get my groceries, I get on the bus again, I have to go back into town to do a transfer to go back to where I live. This takes a lot of time.
You can get anywhere you want in Muncie in the bus. It may take some time to get there, but you know, at least it's an option. And you know, I hear it all the time that people are very thankful that we're around because they said without us, you know, life would be a lot harder.
For me, I don't even have money for bus fares, so I walk everywhere I have to go. So that's a lot of walking.
I seen a guy walking one day and I felt so sorry for him. He had all these groceries and he was pushing a baby carriage, plus he had groceries, and he needed help bad.
I had a foot sprain and strain. There's like a drop-in center with Second Harvest. I walked there and I was petrified because I didn't know if I would make it back because of my physical limitation. It was just a challenge for me just to be mobile, period, to get anything.
It takes a toll on people to have to regularly go through these trials to feed themselves and their families.
You feel helpless.
Sometimes I feel ashamed, actually. It's embarrassing.
It's humble, you know, when you have to ask people for help.
Yeah, it's a lot of stress. A lot of stress.
I don't want to be in this situation, but I am. At the end of the day, you know, I still have 2 daughters they have to eat.
It should not be. This is implausible. This is cruelty. This is demoralizing. For us to understand this problem, it is imperative that we understand that it's not just get a job because you're poor. Most of the poor have to have 2 jobs to survive. And with minimum wages being paid, this is often not an adequate solution. Edible Muncie is an organization that tries to fight this kind of food insecurity. We want you to know so that you can be part of the solution, not the problem.
We would like to have you volunteer at a pantry. They always need help. Also, all of the organizations that are involved in feeding children and families are asking for financial support. This is a stopgap situation. We understand that. But for right now, this is what we need.
If you have an opportunity, have you thought about paying it forward? That there are these needs that could be met today that will have an immeasurable effect on tomorrow.
We want to make sure that we go past just handing out food to people. We need to make sure that the legislators are involved in solving this problem. We need to have good jobs. We need to have local people set up grocery stores in the food desert so that people can get things that they need when they need it. And if you need more information, you could go on to ediblemuncie.org and you can find out where you could help out, what we are doing already. We have a great newsletter that comes out pretty much every month, and we would like to have you get involved somehow.
Well, it's dark in the city, I've lost my pride. The lights in the streets hide the stars from my eyes. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know the change is gonna come. And it's too hard living, but I'm afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what's up there, just beyond the sky. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know the change is gonna come. And I miss my family, my little girl. She is my princess, I'd give her the world. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know the change